you serious,
kidding?
darling?
Why would we do this? He was a good friend to us. I would
this is
never
how
do
you're going to
anything
repay
to
us
harm
by
Steven.
accusing us of
Trust me,
thinking we did
Rosie.
something. It's a bit of a stretch, Rosie. I wouldn't know. Would that be too obvious? Exactly, darling. Sometimes the obvious.
Yes, I get what she's saying, but that could possibly be true. Hey, just listen. It's not me or Heidi, please.
I'm just using common sense. Both of you introduced me to Stephen in the first year. Plus, I never even met him, and I never hardly knew the guy until we started to get to know each other. Even if that was true, there are other bonds out there. Exactly, man. We can't just assume just because they were friends outside the game didn't mean that they were friends in this game. Remember, some of our memories are missing. Exactly, darling. It's a bit fuzzy, but I don't think I would ever hurt Stephen. Not even go this low. We don't know that. We only knew each other for a limited amount of time. It's literally been 3 days in here. There's something that bothers me. Hey, Mono. What is it, Samson? What's the rules about talents? Well, it's up to you if you want to show your talent or not. Oh, I think I what you're getting at. Hey, Mono. Yes? So you're telling me our talents could be kept secret, we don't have to share? Yeah, even lie if you want. Oh, so that's what they're saying. Is that all? Yes. Okay, then. So, Samson's trying to get to is either someone's lying or it's someone we don't know whose talent. That would make sense, man, but I don't have nothing to hide. I'm Puffin. I'm the ultimate yoga instructor. I'm Maddie. I'm the ultimate fashionista. That's it, really. Nothing really too plain or simple. I'm just a designer for the most part. So, I'm not your killer. I'm the ultimate entertainer. And I'm the ultimate swimmer. So that doesn't make us suspicious. Right. For the most part, I don't even swim as much as I used to, but that's what I got assigned when I first applied for here. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, darlings. I'm the ultimate herbalist. I'm not lying about it. I do medicines. I make paste. Okay? I even helped with Rosie's head on the first day. Also, you guys also already know me as the ultimate gamer. Look, I know this is gonna make me suspicious, but I kind of don't remember what my talent is. But you guys gotta believe me, I'm not the killer. Well. Looks like we found our culprit. Indeed! Should we cast the vote? I don't know. I think it's a little bit too soon to cast a vote. Let's keep discussing just to be on the safe side.
So, Mittens, how you don't know your talent? I seriously don't remember. Well, you have to know something. I honestly don't when I woke up.
Maybe she's given to you straight, darling. She doesn't remember her talent. It's pretty possible. I know, but is she truly telling the truth?
I don't know, but we'll have to figure that out. Seriously, I don't remember. My head's hazy still. I don't know what my talent is. You gotta believe me.
Now that you mention it, I did ask Steven for some pills earlier when I was feeling upset in my stomach, but instead, Mitten showed up to my door. Makes sense, and you did throw up a lot. Plus, you were in pain, like your stomach was having issues. So, you took that and it came into effect when we were in the cafeteria.
And with that, you were taken back to your room, so it would make sense. Because you said, Rosie, that Mittens was in the library. That's literally close to the female dormitories. So she literally could have just sneaked out, made it back in time before Mickey even noticed, before asking her to come to the party. So it's literally possible that our killer in this case is still Mittens. But we need to talk a little bit more about this. I feel like we're missing something. Yeah, I think we're getting close, but the person we think Squid saw isn't who she exactly saw. But how do you explain this? If Steven was supposed to get the pills, why didn't he come back? Why didn't Mittens get it? Unless It wasn't Mittens at all, man. But that's not possible. And from what we all notice, it's probably Mittens' talent is something to deceive people. It just makes the most sense in the circumstances.
I can't doubt your logic, but it wouldn't make sense for Mittens to be Mittens. It would have to be someone completely else. Otherwise, this entire point that we're trying to pull across is pointless. I had to agree with Maddie on this. Like, it can't be Mittens, cannot be a culprit as well. So, someone used Mittens' form to make Squid sick and somehow got her weak in a state where everyone was too busy distracted. Not to mention the pool party, everyone else was setting up stuff. Well, some didn't participate. We wouldn't have noticed people going back and forth. And if we saw someone that we think was someone, we wouldn't have thought otherwise. They were just doing some preparation.
Exactly. I told you it wasn't me. Someone's trying to frame me. Now then, so Mittens, do you know who would want to impersonate you? I don't know. Then it has to be you. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, this whole theory we have is false. Hey, Maddie, now that you mention it, we did investigate the nurse's office, and you said you found some interesting evidence. Would it come into play to help us now?
At this point, the devil's is in the details, and some minor info would help. Yes, I found some bloody cloth. It looks like our killer got blood on them and they tried to wipe it off as best they can, plus 2 vials of medicine.
Okay, now then, they were in a hurry and a rush. So they threw the medicine or what made her sick away. So basically,
I hate to interrupt, but I will say this. You guys have 10 minutes left before this trial is closed and we go into final statements and voting time. What were you trying to say, Samson? Well, basically, I honestly think someone is lying about your talent. Now that we know everyone's talents. Yeah, that would make things a lot more difficult. But who would be lying? That would make sense, but other than Mittens, who else do we think would be lying? Mario's right, so it has to be Mittens now. It goes back to her.
I swear it wasn't me.
Puffin, he told me that he got it.
What?
What? Huh? Explain. Yeah, we'd like to know. Well, Puffin told me he had the medicine and he was gonna give it to her, so I just went back to the library.
So, Puffin, is what she's saying true?
Of course not. I mean, it's not me, guys. I was nowhere near the female's dormitory, nor the office or the library. You got to believe me. Did his voice change? I think so, darling. Then he has to be the killer.
And that not only does that claim it, there's honestly another thing that leads to him being the killer. I should have thought it was his handwriting. What handwriting? What are you even talking about? The only notes that we had was Squid's notes. What evidence have you been withheld? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not the culprit. I'm not the culprit. Listen here, this is just circumstantial. Obviously, Mittens or Mickey is the killer. You know something? When you know people for a long time, especially when you write tips at people's food trucks, I have your signature trying to forge it as Mittens to meet Steven in his room for a little discussion about Rosie's distrust and everything. So, it has to be you, and the signature doesn't lie, and everyone else can look at it if they don't believe me. I had my doubts that it was you because my head was a bit fuzzy. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Jeez, you have no idea what you're talking about, man. I am not the culprit. Yeah, I'm not the culprit. I am innocent. I'm innocent. Oh my. Puffin, what's gotten into you? Shut up. I'm not the culprit. Well, you yelling at everyone not making it helpful. Yeah, man, it's not doing you any favors. And going hysterical and crazy hasn't helped anyone this far. Not to mention, he sounded like Chuck not that long ago. And then again, he sounded like me. If that doesn't make him the killer, I don't know what else is. He is our culprit.
I have to agree, darling. He seems guilty. Pretty much so. But are we truly sure? Without a doubt, he has been a bit desperate, trying to get us to vote.
Okay, man, my apologies for losing my temper, but I'm not the culprit. You guys gotta believe me. I'm just anyone in my shoes that's been accused. So has Grumpy and Heidi went off the deep end trying to prove that they weren't the culprit. So why do they have special treatment and I don't?
Okay, this is very hard. They both could be the killer. But I don't think it's Mittens. Same. It's got to be him.
I'm telling you.
Think, think, think of everything that happened earlier that day before the murder. There has to be something I missed. What did I miss? Thank you for the water. No problem. Will you be down soon? Yeah. Mittens gave me some medicine, and this will probably help me. That's good. I'll catch you then.
I'll be back and we'll have this discussion.
I know. I'm sorry.
You were worried about me, of course. We'll discuss this. We're gonna get out of here no matter what.
Okay. Are you sure you'll be fine?
Of course.
Besides, he got me. We'll take good care of Squid.
Exactly. So, we'll catch you later.
All right. If you have any trouble, don't bother to ask. Thank you. No, it was so obvious from the beginning. We knew the killer was the entire time.
Who was it? Who?
Yes, name it.
Isn't who? Yes, who? Don't leave us in suspense. Tell us.
You alright?
I'm fine. I just don't want to say it.
Why?
I was not expecting this to turn out the way it was, but it all makes sense now.
Then you have to.
Alright, can we just get this over with? Who killed Steven? Was it Mittens or was it Puffin? We need to know. We only have a little bit of time left.
Fine. The killer behind Steven, the ultimate dancer, is no other than Puffin. Looks like we got you cornered now. Now then, you'll answer our questions till we're satisfied. Until we get every answer, every angle we need to prove if you're guilty or not. And darling, denying our questions or not answering I don't know will not uphold in court.
So, what happened?
Answer our questions, Puffin.
Are you innocent?
Or are you guilty?
Yeah, stop being silent. Well, I guess I'm cornered. I guess you caught me.
Is that a confession? You truly killed Steven? Predictable. He's being silent now. He won't answer any of our questions now. Now then, do we vote him? Or are we pretty sure that it's him? Or is he an accomplice?
There's no doubt in my mind that it's him. Now then, Mono, I think everyone's ready to cast a vote.
I'm down. I think I know who I'm truly voting for.
Same here. It's pretty obviously who the killer is at this point. Let's just get this vote over with. Yeesh.
It's pretty clear, darlings. It's truly a tragedy. Wasn't expecting this. Same here. Let's just guess the vote and get it over with. You have no one but to blame but yourself. I hope you suffer, Puffin.
Whatever, man. This is just stupid. I really should have given up like this, but it is what it is. Mono, I think we know what's gonna happen next.
Well, would you look at that? We're on schedule. Now then, kindly go into your e-handbooks to the voting app and cast your vote for who you think killed Steven, the ultimate dancer. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hoo-hoo. Now then, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, it's pretty obvious, so I'm just gonna cast my vote. Hopefully this doesn't screw us over. Believe whatever you want, man. Who knows, I might not even be the killer.
It's pretty obvious, but just in case. It's now dead silence now. With everything you discussed throughout this trial, we hope it's enough to convict a culprit for true guilty party. Otherwise, we all get the axe. And the tension was pretty high. You can cut it with a knife. Even hear a pin drop during these moments. All we have to go off of is our alibis and information that was given, and to try and tell who was lying or telling the truth. I may be wrong, but we're gonna find out.
Now have the votes. I will say, it's pretty interesting. The vote was not completely unanimous. Only 3 people received votes. Now then, please look at the screen. Computer, please show us our 3 candidates for who received votes of being the killer.
Our verdict on who we think the killer is Puffin, with 8 of the votes. Mittens received 2 votes, and Rosie received only 1.
That out the way, you convicted Puffin as the murderer with 8 votes, and I will say that you are right. The killer behind Stephen the Ultimate Dancer was indeed Puffin.
What? We were right. Oh my god, Puffin.
Man, what got into you? How could you do this? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, come on. Yeah, like, what was the motive? Like, what was the secret that you were so afraid of?
Yeah, at least, darling, we deserve to know that. I feel like we all deserve to know.
Like, come on, stop being silent. Tell us why you did it. Like, we deserve it. We figured you out. Now then, what was it? What was the secret?
Yeah, you better start telling or we're gonna get punching. Now, why did you kill Stephen?
Okay, I guess I'll say. Me and Stephen were working together. We were gonna get Mittens and Rosie tricked into being our accomplices and get out of here.
So, that's why you did it.
We were desperate, but then he got cold feet and tried to take me out. Luckily, I apprehended him disguised as Samson. You were right. I also took the form and gave Squid her medicine that made her sick. But who knows the cry over spilled milk now? We all know what's coming up now. Well then, Mono, I guess I'm ready. I have nothing left to say. Oh, no you don't. We've still got questions. I honestly don't care. I lost fair and square. I tripped up. I lost control of my power. I got caught. What more do y'all want? Yes, we were in cahoots together since the striker death. And the gun was a very perfect opportunity. It's a shame I could have gotten away with this had Stephen cooperated more. But I had to do what I had to do. I'm ready. There's no point in trying to convince you otherwise.
Not so fast, Turkey. If you were gonna kill Squid, who was Stephen trying to target? Like, we don't know that. You at least give us that.
Fine. He was gonna take out Samson. Plus, I was gonna use his form against him to make it look like he was alive, frame him, and pose it as a suicide. You guys are almost on the right track, but sadly, I had to improvise.
Okay, darling, but we all want to know, what was your secret? Like, but also this trial doesn't make any sense. There's a couple bits and pieces missing. We still have time to...
No. You voted correctly. The killer will now be punished. Nope, no. I'm sorry I have to do this and speed this up shortly.
What? What's going on, man? I didn't know it was gonna go out like this. Mono,
This wasn't part of the deal. Let him go? No. That's not how it works. You break the rules or kill and get caught, which means you die. I can't just make exceptions for everyone, even if the trial y'all think doesn't make any sense or you're suspicious of. Now then, I've prepared a very special execution for Puffin, the ultimate shapeshifter. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. Please look at the screen.
And once again, we feel so helpless as Mono takes Puffin away. And on the screen is another awful sight of another that will lose. Puffin has been found guilty. He will now face execution for the murder of Stephen, the ultimate dancer. Processing in 3, 2, 1.
Bravo, bravo. Wasn't that amazing, y'all? Huh?
What is wrong with you? That is disgusting. That is just messed up. Jeez, no. Darling, that is... I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, that was awful. What is wrong with you?
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die one by one.
Don't say that. We're gonna make it out of here, Rosie.
Are you serious? The person I thought was close? I can't take it. I'm sorry.
What do we do now? Honestly, I don't know.
We have to find a solution. I'm not gonna die here.
None of us are gonna die. We're gonna find a way out of here.
One way or another. But our odds are slim.
Who cares about the odds, Samson? Oh, I got a good idea. How about you guys all get out of my courtroom, or I'll execute all 4 of you.
What do you want, Maddie? I'm just here to check on you. We're all worried about you. I know you're taking this a lot. Of course I would. The person I loved was conspiring to kill, and they tricked me. I know, but me and Mario would like to discuss some things with you in a less private setting. We're being watched. Fine, just give me a minute.
Oh. Clever.
This game is getting interesting. I'm not gonna lie, Stephen and Puffin did have that good spirit. Too bad they're dead now. Mono. Yes, boss. I need you to make sure that those intruders don't get in here. And keep an eye on Rosie, because the device is missing. Of course, boss. I won't let you down. You better not, because if those intruders get in, you better have the upper hand. This game has truly started, and I don't even know who's gonna die next. All I know is that I'm out of the mix.
Hey, look, Rosie, I know you're not gonna forgive me.
Heck yeah, I'm not. Why would you do this?
Just know, things ain't what they appear to be.
What do you mean?
We don't have time for that now.
Take this, and don't let anyone catch you with it. Those 2 got in, somehow. Oh, so this is what Puffin meant. They joined us in our ranks. They tricked us. We're smaller than ever. It looks like this nightmare will never end. We hope we can find a way out before it's too late. But odds just feel so slim at this point. We lost 3 people to this game, and I feel like it won't be the last. And who knows how long I can take this.
Hey folks, it's me, Striker, the Ultimate Ninja. It's good to see y'all again. Sadly, I'm on the other side. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, leave some feedback for our creator. Leave your predictions on who you think the mastermind is and who will die next, and who infiltrated the school.